Hey everyone, welcome back to the Nikki and Brie Show. Well, hello, Nikki.
Hey, Brie.
How
Wait,
you doing?
cheers, Brie.
Oh my gosh, cheers. This is a really big episode for us.
It is. Well, it's been a really long time since we've had wine and podcast, unless it was a live show, which actually,
it's
like a live show.
And in the speakeasy too, right? Which we have to give a huge shout out to Airbnb for making this episode happen. I mean, look at us. We're here at Bonita Bonita's Speakeasy with incredible people doing our very own Airbnb experience.
That's right. I mean, we just finished up a wine tasting. You all are going to have to try it one day. And it's just amazing vibes in here.
Very amazing vibes.
Do you like how I said like amazing vibes?
I love how you say amazing, amazing.
Well, that's always been a part of my thing. But like vibes, I'm just trying to feel cool.
Yeah, I'm just happy we didn't start the wine tasting with a drinking game. Anytime we hear the Bellas say amazing, we're going to drink.
Or
I feel like I've gotten better.
Didn't you just say it right now in that
Damn
sentence?
it. Did I? Shit. I'm working on it.
That's good.
So Nikki and I are so excited to be here with all of you. We've been working on this for a really long time, and we're excited for you to see how we do our podcast. Because, we love to just kind of have this be an extension of the reality show. And for all of you who watched us on the reality show, there's never a dull moment in our lives.
No.
Right?
Things always happen, but that's life, right?
It is.
And we just love to share it.
All of it.
Yeah.
Everything.
But, and still inspire.
Right.
Motivate. Right? Empower.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
And so we're going to play a really fun game at the end of the episode. But first, something really big happened to us this past week.
What?
You don't know? It was the last week of school. So parents' vacation is over, and now the kids' vacation starts.
That's right.
Right?
That is. Well,
kind of. No more like doing the drop off and going straight to workout, carefree, then going to work. Now it's like kids are home. Pinterest comes out.
That's vacation. I mean, it is vacation for me, but
no, that's kids' vacation. I said our vacation's over.
Oh, I thought you said opposite for a second. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to look like that. But yeah, you're right.
Wine tasting.
It's okay. But I have to say, so Mateo graduated pre-K, which I can't believe he graduated pre-K.
It's crazy. They're growing fast.
Next year it's kindergarten. And then from there, the rest of my life, it's numbers. It's first grade, fifth grade, high school, and that's it.
That's it.
And then I get broken up with. I'm alone again. And I'm just going to have to buy cats.
No, you can't be the cat lady.
Well, I know. But I'm going to have to be some type of lady. But we're not going to get there yet. Okay.
But it was a very pre-K.
Yeah, but I was kind of emotional. I know, but it was just like I could still hold him going into school, right? Is that fine?
No, you can't.
But
no, you can't. No, but you can't do that. He has to walk in by himself.
Well, we're rule breakers in my house, so.
But I feel like it helps him with independence.
Obviously, I don't want my son to be like a mommy bitch. You know. He could be a mama's boy, but not a mommy bitch.
Right.
There's a difference.
So we start now by letting him walk in by himself.
Okay, I
mean,
do.
Right there, you can hold hands. I think that's fine.
I do think you carried him in the other day.
Oh, I did carry him, Mateo. But it's different when it's the aunt.
Right.
And I did it once.
Exactly.
But also it was like a moment.
No, but can we just tell everyone how extra, exactly, you're laughing, how extra you made me look at graduation. So...
No, but start from the beginning, how great of a sister I am, then go into the extra part.
You were amazing. I was having a crazy morning, super busy.
And when she says crazy, she slept in and then had to rush to get her son to school.
Well, Teo's my alarm clock, so I totally slept in because technically Teo slept in, which caused me to sleep in, right? So can we blame him for a second?
Okay, so
Just
busy.
Kidding.
That was so busy.
So I was like, Brie, I still have to get teacher's gifts. I have to get him ready for school.
Because that's my sister. Does it the morning of the last day of school.
In all fairness, he had been sick. So it was just Teo and I for like 5 days.
You and I like power walked for an hour.
No, but I only
and worked out.
No, but I only got a sitter to power walk and get a workout in.
You had time.
No. Well, whatever. Maybe that one day though. And you probably
keep going about how great I am.
So Bree's like, don't worry, I'll help you. And I was like, okay, so can you?
So nice. I dropped my kids off and I'm like, I will help you because I've already done a full day because I woke up at 6 a.m.
But so I was like, if you can just get some champagne bottles, gift cards, and can you get me a balloon for Mateo? And because I learned last year, you do not show up empty-handed to kindergarten graduation, preschool graduation, because other parents have stuff. And if you are the one parent without something grand.
And Nicole is that one.
Okay.
I was like, you want me to get champagne and gift cards? And she's like, yes. And nice champagne. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't do this, but okay.
Yeah, but the teachers are everything.
No,
Jeez,
I agree.
They teach your kids all year long.
But it really made me feel weird because I did gift cards and that's it.
Well, that's you, and this is me, and I guess we know who has more gratitude in life for teachers. But so all of a sudden, Brie meets me at the school. It's so nice. I was so grateful. And then the balloon she gets.
So side note.
It's like two Teos standing. Yeah. And she pulls out of the car and I'm like, do you think that's fine that I go to graduation night? And she's like, yeah, Mateo likes rockets. And when I saw it, it reminded me of a rocket. And I'm like, well, yeah, it's the size of a rocket. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, you love your kid the most out of anything in the world. So yeah, I'll get him. Sure, he'll love this.
So let's do a side note on this. When I was at Fry's and getting all
Safeway.
Or Safeway, whatever, the same. But
that's like someone saying, hey, like, Camus, you're the same as Bonita Bonita. Not the same.
No.
Wine, not the same.
Fry's and Safeway. It's like grocery store to grocery store.
But that's like saying wine to wine. It's the same,
whatever,
not the same.
Whatever.
Thank you.
Safeway. And so when I'm grabbing the champagne and the gift cards, I'm looking at the lines. I'm like, this bitch. So when I go look at the graduation balloons, I'm like,
no.
I was like, you know what? This will be really fun to get Teo a massive one and knowing my sister has to walk in with it. And he does like rockets. And so I could have did like the circle ones, like happy graduation. No, I did. It was probably this big.
No.
Bigger?
Two of that
Maybe,
length.
you're right. I mean, it looked like a rocket. And it was like
I said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. But the part I mean is that I knew it would embarrass you a little.
Anyways. So we get our workout in, and I already knew that I was going to have to leave workout 5 minutes early to get to the graduation, show up sweaty, but I had to get my workout in. So I pull out the balloon, and I'm like, I'm already the mom showing up sweaty in workout clothes with hot pink Dolce & Gabbanas. Fine. Now I have a rocket balloon.
Oh, your sunglasses.
Yeah. And the long hot pink nails, I just already feel like
you've always been that mom.
That's true.
It was not a new feeling everyone had about you. It was very typical. Like, okay, there she is. Then I come in with this balloon, and everyone's are normal balloons, and I'm like, of course, they're recently divorced family. There's like the massive balloon,
honestly. And then the worst is I'm like standing there, and then a breeze would come in, and like a dad gets hit, and then this mom gets hit, and I keep apologizing, and they're like, it's okay, and then I'm like, if I hold it higher, maybe like when the breeze comes, it's fine. No, it like came in front, wrapped around someone's neck, and I go, oh my God, this balloon is like
everybody talked shit about you after.
Oh, it doesn't even get done. Well, you did this to me. Then Mateo comes out, and I can tell he can't even focus on graduation because he's like, oh my gosh, it's the greatest balloon ever. And I'm like, Teo, like, you're going to get it. Don't worry.
Oh my God.
Finally, like, it's over, and I'm so excited just to give Mateo the balloon, even though he might fly away from
because
how
you wanted to outdo everyone.
No, you made me look that way. I would have given him a normal balloon. So I'm taking photos of Artem and Mateo, and then I ask Artem if you could take photos of me and Mateo. And so as we are switching the balloon off, and the balloon goes flying in the air, and Mateo like screams, and then he gets caught in the tree. At least it's in the tree, and I'm like, go get it. Mateo starts bawling, crying, like
in front of everyone.
Yeah. And everyone's like, the balloon. Then everyone's like talking about the balloon. And I'm like, yeah, we need to get the balloon. And Mateo won't stop crying. And so I asked Artem to go, can you go to Safeway and get another balloon? Because I don't think we could get that down. So he went to school, got a ladder, got the original balloon, showed up. And then Mateo was so happy. So we're like, yay. So then we're playing.
Oh my God, so many people talked shit about you guys after.
No. It's not even over with the balloon.
Oh my gosh.
So Mateo wants me to untie the balloon so he could run around with it. So I give it to him. And as I give it to him, it starts going in the air.
You did not lose it.
No, it gets wrapped around the lights. But in the middle of it slowly going there, I'm jumping as fast and as hard as I can. But I felt like I was in slow-mo. I go, why am I jumping so slow? But I think I was also...
Because you were embarrassed.
I was so embarrassed.
Your head felt humongous. Yeah. You were dying.
So everyone goes, no, not the balloon. Everyone, by the way. And I'm like, oh my God.
People thought you guys were ridiculous.
So then this tall dad puts his son on his shoulders. He's like, we got it.
It got dramatic.
It got dramatic. They saved the balloon. And the dad goes, let me just tie this up and let's keep it here till you guys leave. And I go, that's a good idea. The balloon made it home and then Mateo forgot about it and didn't care. And I just stare at that balloon and I'm like, you balloon. The day you gave me, you ballooned us.
So now we're going to wake up
ballooned us.
And we're going to get gifts before
I'm going to do it all myself, or I'm going to give you very strict instructions. Please,
oh my God,
give me something normal.
I mean, I give it to you guys because I would have said, buddy, you can get a Frosty, I'm going to get a Rosé, and we're calling it a day.
Well,
and that is it.
Whatever.
So good.
You're a mom of two.
Never
I'm a mom
balloon.
of one. Whatever.
I don't know. But he's a kindergartner now, so maybe now it's like...
Oh, no, I'm doing all my own shit, Brie, thanks to you. I'm never asking for your help in that way because how dramatic a balloon got.
I mean, things got dramatic for me, too, on the last day of school. I mean, my kids want to do this pool party. I'm like, okay, but you know what happens? The whole school's in a pool party. I mean, that is high anxiety for every single parent.
I mean, I would have skipped out. I just couldn't do it.
Well, what sucked, and TMI, but I didn't shave my bikini line, and I was like, oh, shit. So I take off my swimsuit cover and I'm like in my full piece and I'm like, so I wrapped a towel around.
And if we know the history of you, you don't shave. Damn.
So one of the moms was like, why are you sitting like that with the towel wrapped around? I'm like, I didn't shave my bikini line. She's like, oh, that makes sense. So then finally I just took the towel off and I'm like a sitting duck in the pool the whole time. But imagine, gosh, they had to be elementary school boys are playing King of the Mountain in the deep end.
That's why I can't, because the little boys then want to go join.
And I was the only one in a red full piece, so I looked like the lifeguard because I was in the pool watching the whole time. Actually, I did save a kid. I saw a kid go under and I grabbed his arm and I pulled him out and they're like, everyone's screaming, but I got him. Because I was like, did anyone else need Xanax after this? I'm like, I could not, I was dying. And Buddy would try to get to it was a big turtle floaty.
Well, didn't you say he got tossed 50
no, but then,
times?
Because Brian wasn't there, he just goes up to every dad. And
isn't that so funny how boys do that? Like when the dad isn't there, then they go up to all the other dads and they're like, well, they're going to play with me.
Oh, yeah. And then I'm like, they have their own kids. Bud, leave them alone. They're relaxing. And he just ignores me.
Yeah.
I threatened to take away ice cream sandwich. I threatened to take everything away. And he looked at me like he didn't know who I was.
Dads are too much fun to play with.
I know. And I was like, he got tossed. Every dad was like, we'll do 10. And in my head, I'm thinking 10. But I was like, that's nice. I saw my son get tossed 50 times. I'm not exaggerating. So all of a sudden, I go to a mom and I go, hey, dry drowning's a thing, right? And I'm like my kid is okay, right? So I bribed.
I would have the same.
Oh my God. I was like, French fries, what can I get you to calm down? It was awful. Finally these kids are putting a performance on in the grass. I'm like, go bud, go watch. And so anyway, so last night, you guys, I literally woke up twice, tiptoed in his room. I'm feeling his chest. I'm like, is he breathing? I'm like, oh my God, okay. And I was like, it was the one time, we all knew, but he was going to sleep forever because how wild he was in the pool. But it was the one night, I'm like, I wish he'd wake me up. And I was dying, but he's good. He woke up this morning. Thank God. I prayed to every angel, everyone you could imagine. I was just like, I can't be the one. And everyone would be like, well, yeah, look at the footage. The kid got tossed 50 times. Yeah. And I'm the mom in the red swimsuit, with bug eyes.
The lifeguard.
Yeah, the lifeguard.
Lifeguard, why aren't you doing your job?
Time out. Yeah. Well, there was one dad, I felt bad for him because I guess I should have told him, buddy, to can't swim in the deep end. He chucked him in the deep end. Everyone, because all the moms know because they're always there, everyone screamed. And I felt bad. His wife ripped him a new one in front of everyone. And he was like, but he got there quick.
Yeah.
And you guys, oh my God.
Because the pool's small.
And so Buddy wears Birdie's goggles. They're bright pink glitter. He looks like Elton John. They're big circles. So here's this like husky little boy with these goggles getting tossed with the biggest smile. And then like,
and I could just imagine it.
yeah. And he kept saying more. Like he would sprint so fast. And like the kid's like running on water.
I mean, can you imagine that? Just getting thrown like as a kid? That's the best thing ever.
Yeah. And then I think it must have been a competition with the dads who could throw Buddy the furthest.
Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be a fun dad thing at the pool. I could see that.
I don't know. Everyone left, and there was my kids still bopping around in the pool. And they're like, whoa, the Danielsons are like fishes. I'm like, I guess.
Brie, happy graduation week.
Jesus. Now summer's here.
And now it's summertime. There's something else happening very exciting this summer.
Very exciting.
There's something that's very exciting happening this summer.
You might have dyslexia, girl. We got to get you checked.
I love when you become a doctor on this show. It's my favorite.
Honestly, though, I feel like I've diagnosed right with you. I'm really spot on.
We could speak about your writing, but we won't go there. I'd hate to turn into a therapist.
I feel like all doctors misspell
Can we
words.
just talk about the greatest thing that's going to happen this summer?
Kids' Choice, or I mean, what? There's a lot of things for me. I don't know.
Happy Gilmore 2.
Oh, yes.
We didn't even talk about it.
We did in our last episode.
I've been dying to tell everyone what movie I'm going to be in July, and here it is.
Well, at first everyone thought you ruined Evolution.
I know. Everyone thought I ruined Evolution, which I'm happy Evolution's happening as well. But I will say the greatest set I've ever been on. And like so needed at the time of my life. I filmed it in the fall. And it did make me believe that when they say laughter's the best medicine, it truly is. Like
I couldn't even imagine on that set.
Adam Sandler, and I have been so fortunate to work with some of the greatest men in the industry. Like Simon Cowell was incredible to work for.
Right, you
loved it. And being with Terry Crews and Travis Pastrana, like incredible. And then I go to Blake Shelton and Carson Daly.
Great
incredible. Guys. Like some of my favorite human beings.
For sure.
And then here I'm on set, and Adam Sandler obviously is running the show and couldn't be more incredible.
And we've always been a big fan of him.
Like
and Billy Madison,
and he's everything you think he is. Like,
right.
And what I loved is there was a lot of us that it was like a first time like big feature film. He made you feel so comfortable, and like you would do some of your takes, and then he'd come and he'd give great advice. And he never put you down. He never made you feel bad about yourself. If anything, he would amp you up and you would perform even better.
That's amazing.
And I would watch him do this with everyone. And I was like, wow, like I get it with him and like the success and why his movies are so successful. And also you never stop laughing. Like the whole time everyone was dying laughing and everyone crushed it. Like, sometimes with sequels, you're like, is this going to be good? What I could tell you without giving stuff away, it's even better. And it's probably the best sequel to any big movie. But I think everyone is going to be so shocked when they watch it because even like, obviously I know the script, but watching what I did and seeing all of these different performances and cameos, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to be insane.
I hope they have a lot of, what do they call it? Bloopers, because I feel like they would have incredible ones from there. And it's always my favorite at the end of the movie.
Yeah. And I heard it was so good and they had to keep cutting it down because I didn't realize like comedies are only supposed to be 2 hours, like not more. And I guess they could have made the movie easily 2.5. So
I'm sure. But I feel like with him, everyone would enjoy it.
That's what I
feel like we've all been conditioned to watch movies for like 3 hours nowadays.
Right.
I'm like every movie. I'm
or
like,
it just
this
gets
be
turned into like
long.
a series. I don't know. But yeah. So I'm really excited about it.
We're very excited to see you in it.
It's
so that's going to be fun.
Yeah,
and then we need to pick up something down here because as you all know, Nikki and I were nominated for a Kids' Choice Award.
Yes.
We're very excited.
Well, the Nikki and Brie Show.
Yeah.
I felt like Brie, I needed to bring this because I saw how Travis Kelce was bragging to Jason Kelce because Travis has won a blimp and Jason hasn't. And then I realized like, well, I've won a blimp and Brie hasn't.
So I'm the Jason is what you're saying.
You're the Jason and I'm the Travis. Right. But that's, I think, that right?
Sounds right.
Yeah, like you're the Miranda and I'm the Carrie.
I am not Miranda.
I don't know.
Oh, I very much know. I've been watching Sex and the City. I needed
a reaction. But so, Queen of Swag. Do you remember when I won that?
I do.
Yeah, I was such an honor.
Yeah. It was actually, and it was really fun. Who'd you win it with?
Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh, that's who it was. And yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well,
Okay,
then
so this was
I need
2018,
one.
Queen of Swag. So you need one.
I need one.
And I think Jason's better off not having one.
Yeah, he
so
can get slimed
Bella
and
Army,
have that
please
as a memory.
keep voting for us. I know we're going up against the Swifties, but hey, we're worldwide too, and we can do this.
Can we start a rumor that Taylor and Travis broke up? So
Okay,
then the Swifties won't.
don't be the person that starts rumors.
But just in this
How do you
case,
think your
so-
sister feels when rumors get started about me?
I know, but we'll just do it for 2 weeks.
We're
And then I'll
not.
say
That's
just
called
kidding.
karma, and probably just saying that we're gonna lose.
I might talk to AI and be like, okay,
Don't get into that.
fine.
But ChatGPT did call you Miranda.
Excuse me? Did you what is it? PT me?
GPT.
You did that about
No,
me?
I was just doing like total divas comparisons with
Ew. Were you
and
bored?
just like that comparisons, and you were referred to as the Miranda.
That's fucked up. I need to fucking talk to this thing.
They said Eva Marie was the Samantha.
Fuck that.
I mean, no. Yeah, the Samantha.
She's
And-
more Miranda than me.
Why? Because they have red hair?
That.
I
And
love
she had a
this.
man for so
I mean,
long.
I've always said Brie and Courtney are more, they're on their own
Courtney,
island.
who's Courtney?
Kardashian?
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, kind of.
I just
guess.
love seeing her reaction.
Okay.
But if there was a category, I think you and Courtney would be in the
Oh, and
Miranda
then-
category.
And you're who?
Oh, well, Carrie.
That's what it said.
ChatGPT did call me Carrie. I'm not even gonna lie. I screenshot it and I was gonna text it to
better
you
send it to me.
yesterday. And I go, I don't know if I want to text it to her. And by the way, I didn't even ask. So then I got like a little
I would love
nervous.
to see the examples of why I'm Miranda.
It had you hold. It said
It had me holding
No,
what?
it didn't have you. It wrote a description of like what your promo photo would look like, and
Ew, it made me Miranda. I mean,
no,
not ew,
on
I
a
like
farm
her. She's,
holding a baby monitor. I was like, well, Brie doesn't have a baby anymore, but it like calls you like the farmer mom, pretty much.
okay. So I'm more Joanna Gaines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They
Let's-
just I said Sex in the City but when I meant the comparison, I was talking about like and just like that, not like who are characters. And
Well, I hope
then-
not just like that, because I'm definitely not Miranda
Yeah.
in this season.
But this season's so
Oh,
damn good,
man,
by the
it's
way.
so good.
It better never go away. And honestly, Miranda is so badass now. Like, I didn't
love
realize
her.
that she actually really just needed to get divorced. Who knew?
Who knew? I will say
you little bitch.
I know. The one thing I have enjoyed about the season is the women really rejoice their aging this season.
But I feel like they've done that from day one, and I love
it's great.
it.
But you know, Miranda actually, she's like the director and writer. She does
No,
way more behind the scenes.
She's so
So if
badass in real life.
What is it?
Well,
BT
but we're
is
talking about
saying,
Miranda the
like-
character. It compared you to Miranda the character.
Yeah. Interesting.
I know.
I can't
when
wait
I
to
saw
go home
it,
and
I was
kind
like,
of do a deep dive on you. I'm gonna think of the series
Thanks.
Sirens. I'm gonna be like, so Nikki and I and Sirens. Who's the crazy bitch?
okay, first of all, I never asked for the comparison.
I would like to know how you typed it in.
Did the comparisons? I was shocked, and then I got a little flattered that it called me the Carrie, and I was like, "That's so sweet."
No wonder when I picked you up, you were skipping to my car.
I was like, "Can't wait."
She's
I mean,
like-
when you think about it, though, Carrie and Miranda do have majority of conversations together.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Well, you know, we are here in wine country, and we
I
are
love
at our,
that transition.
Oh, you know,
Good job, girl.
And we are at our tasting room. So I thought before we play a game, it'd be
Okay.
really fun to have a segment
Yeah.
that kind of is like wine. I mean, we've been doing some wine tasting.
Okay.
And I feel like you and I are really good at metaphors in a way.
Are we?
Right? Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, poet over there.
I mean,
Should
yeah.
we like bust
but
out your journals? Or your poetry?
no,
What if
we
I?
shouldn't.
No, I'm kidding.
I was like, please.
That's for another episode.
No, that's not for any episode.
So I thought something that would be really fun is kind of for us, I'm going to ask you some questions, is
Okay.
to like wine tasting as a metaphor for life. So I feel like in the last couple years,
Yeah.
just being in the wine business, we've seen a little bit of a decline to our wine drinkers, a little bit.
I mean, not at Bonita Bonita,
not
but
at
maybe
Bonita.
at other places.
I mean, you read the news and stuff, right?
Well,
Wine
obviously.
Spectator magazine, all the things and like the things we're talking about. But one thing you and I were talking about is kind of like the lost connection we feel people have. Like so much is on the phones. And the one thing wine tasting does is brings people together, strangers.
Or Airbnb Experiences.
Yes. Airbnb Experiences
right.
also brings people, strangers together.
By the way, I do
Especially
have to
here
say
at the
what's really
Bonita.
cool about the new app is that you actually get to see who's going to be right in your experience.
I mean, yes.
And
the
then
whole
you
profile.
have a chat and they'll always be on a group chat together.
And you guys can share pictures, you know that, right?
And you could share photos.
So after, you can go on your experiences. You can all share your
on your group
photos.
chat.
Because
Yes.
let's be honest, she takes better photos than me. And other people
Beyond,
do too.
which sucks for the girl who's in it. She
Okay.
gets gold. I get fucking bronze. Yeah.
Okay, she gets mad because she'll be like, too much gravel's in it. Or you're not like feet up.
Well, you'll do like a whole table and then there's my head like appearing
No,
above
I don't.
it.
And I
pretty
like
much.
crop it. I'll zoom in.
You are a typical like mom photo taker.
Okay, so there could be strangers here who got really great photos, and
But-
you guys will get them.
But I do like that you could see, and you could see where people are from. Like, I think that's so cool to walk into it and you get to kind of like see, you know,
Right.
like, ooh.
Like I've never done a dating app because I've been with Brian for 14
Me
years.
either.
So
I'm
it
just
would
going to
make
go
me
do
kinda
Airbnb
feel like, you know,
experiences.
like, ooh, wait, who's
Oh,
that?
he looks cute.
Yeah.
He's not there with
Or, like,
anyone.
living or,
Okay,
like,
cool.
dating
Italian, fun.
But you can actually go on a dating app right now.
But I don't want to.
Please, because I just want to swipe. I just want to look. I just want to see how it is. Let me live through you.
Why? So then TMZ could drag me and be like, haha, she's on Zara or whatever it is.
Zara.
Or what's the app?
Kira.
Yeah.
No.
Kira? No. By the way,
Raya.
Raya. Yeah, they did that to Channing Tatum. I mean, if
He was on it?
he was on
I mean,
it.
girl, if you can get a date with him.
Well, he's not on anymore, but if I see it in the
Who
news,
knows?
then I
He
might
probably got
join
embarrassed.
quickly.
He might be called Magic Mike or something.
Is
Like, wait, I
Magic
know that
Mike
guy.
on there? Yeah.
Is that an experience? Good.
Ooh. I mean, we did have him on the Nikki Brie Show.
I mean,
They did say we could have tickets anytime we want.
that's a trip I'm willing to do.
Oh, yeah. Because it's theater, right?
Right.
It's Broadway. So
Yeah.
it's not like going to Chippendales. We're going to theater. It's just Magic Mike
So
guys.
at first I was like wondering how it would be, and then I looked it up online, just curious, to see like if Brian would be upset. And actually, no, it's like very street style.
No,
dancing.
that's why they got annoyed at you when you're like, can you take your shirt off? And I'm like, great.
Okay, like I didn't know.
They're not strippers. I was like, geez, Louise.
Okay, by the way,
No, you treated them very disrespectfully.
I
in
didn't
that
know what to
moment.
do. You know,
But you don't ask to see abs.
people ask me to do suplexes when I'm like wearing clothes like this. So
Yeah, but maybe you ask like, can I see a dance move? You go, can I see like your abs?
they're like, we know she's
I'm like,
been
I'm
with.
sorry, she's been married for 11 years. Like, my God.
I know.
Yeah.
It was so uncomfortable.
You probably feel so weird.
I felt very weird.
I felt more weird. I felt like,
Oh, I think when you turned away, I was like,
oh my gosh.
I did.
You're such a bitch. I'm going to get you back for that. And actually, they just heard. So good.
Good. And I was,
hope.
because I'm like, I'm not
So
gonna
what
be
are your
embarrassed.
metaphors with wine and
Okay,
life
well-
and the decline? I'm like, what the, where are we going with this?
Actually, so this is so funny.
Okay.
Because I do want to
Can't
play.
wait to hear.
I do want to play the game. 'cause
I wanna
it's
play
gonna
a game,
involve-
but-
yeah, everyone here.
Good. We all get to talk
So-
about the decline and be a part of it.
Oh my God. No, what I want to do is like the way we look at wine country. But instead of that, let's go deeper. Let's go to how we pair our wines.
I feel like this is how therapy sessions would be in wine country. Like,
Yeah.
let's talk about wine. Let's go deeper into that.
So let's
Okay.
go. So how we pair our wines. But let's instead go to your life. Who's been your favorite pair in career?
Like a pairing, like you, bitch. I mean, my tag partner.
Well, I mean, if that's who you
Wine
want to
per-
pick, like you said, Carrie Miranda go hand in hand, like Chardonnay and Cabernet.
Yeah, I couldn't live without Miranda, so sure. I need someone to always listen to my issues.
That's good. Okay, what about love life? Your greatest pair.
Haha. Yeah. You wish. Next.
Should we
Okay,
drink
I've
to
fallen for
that?
all this. Don't expect that from my sister. I'm staying out of the headlines this week.
I
Thank
know,
you.
I'm kidding. Okay, so besides me, what about greatest pair in any business or any like fun gig you've done that doesn't,
Well, it's hard. I
include me?
feel like I've been fortunate to do a lot of really good gigs. I mean, I will say that my favorite pairing that I feel was the perfect fit for me, with the freedom, embracing my no filter, and just getting to be who I am, would be Barmageddon. Sure. I was in an environment where I got to have my drinks and I got to razz people and be sarcastic, but I could be vulgar, and I wasn't like, told like not to do that. And then I worked with like the coolest people, like in front of the scenes, behind the scenes, music, like all of that. So I would say Barmageddon would be my perfect pairing.
Yeah. And then what about in wrestling? Perfect pairing in the ring.
Paige Soraya. I mean, she even recently called me a wrestling soulmate, and it's true. That would be my perfect pairing. You
guys should pick a place and wrestle.
Just go wrestle. Hey, we should have did that La Onda. They had a ring.
Well, there you go.
Remember how I said that I go next year, Brie? After last year, I told you this. I go, let's do a Bonita Bonita booth and let's get luchadors and do matches. When I saw it online this year when we were in France, I was like, I wanted to do that. But how cool that they had lucha wrestling.
Copy them. Copying's a form of a compliment.
Okay, so good. Let's do that. I would love to have like a Bonita Bonita wrestling night. How sick would that be?
That would be sick.
Right? And we get to pick their lucha mask. Like we get to decorate it. Like make it super fashionable and like.
I love that.
Right? Okay.
That'd be good.
We could do pairings. Is that a good metaphor for you?
That is. There you go. I like that. And then a perfect pair for you in career that you haven't had yet.
And then are you answering these? Because I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. I mean, I can.
Like my future pairing?
Yeah. Like who would you like to be paired with career-wise?
Oh.
Be like peanut butter and jelly.
Ooh.
I mean, not sexual. If you want to tell me sexual, I'd love to hear it.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
I don't really have fantasies about people unless they're like Vikings from the 1800s, but they're no longer alive.
It's kind of scary.
Right? I know. Trust me, I can masturbate about the weirdest shit. Just kidding.
I mean,
like Vikings or like kings, like
I know, I'm married to a
1800s type of stuff. No, not like people now. Like Thor, they're just
Thor's
not real.
A Viking.
Well, no, but like that's like someone else, It's just they're non-fictional.
Okay, sure. So career.
See what the Pinot Noir does.
Yeah.
Bonita Bonita Pinot Noir is dangerous, right?
So yummy.
Dangerous. Yeah. Okay, what?
Boothing. Just a future pairing you would love.
I mean, and it has to be a person or just anything?
Oh, God, I would think a person, but I guess I would be interested in anything.
Oh. Well, I didn't know if you meant like show or, okay, so a person, I think, and it's new, no one I've ever worked with before.
Right. Yes.
I mean, I do feel like Channing Tatum and I would have
oh my gosh, okay.
Like I just feel.
What would you guys do together? Like a movie or?
No, like host like a live award show or something. I think he seems really funny and he would do routines. I think he would be down to get maybe body slammed. I would do a little tango or Magic Mike dance. I'd sit in the chair like Salma Hayek. Yeah.
Okay.
And like he just seems really cool and he's smart. Yeah, I feel like we'd actually like mesh well.
You would,
don't you think?
I think that'd be good. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mean romantically. I think
Well, I think you do too. I think.
No,
I mean, if he hit on you, you would say no.
Well, I would giggle for sure,
and you'd say yes.
No, but honestly,
no, I would hate you if you said no.
Okay, but I do think we'd work well together. So let's keep it professional.
Okay, well that's great.
How about you?
Well, do you have questions for me? I'd love to hear them.
Well, I would love for you to tell me your perfect pairings out of career.
Well, give me 3, and then I say we play our fun game.
Okay, let's do that. So, obviously, I'm not even going to ask you the question. I'm your perfect pairing in life. So,
ooh, I don't think so.
Career-wise.
Oh, yeah, you are.
I was going to say. But then the next question would be, like, besides me, what would you say your perfect pairing's been in your career? Whether it's wine industry, entertainment industry.
Any industry. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Because I think of some...
I'll get to the wrestling, so keep that out.
Right. I mean, of who I've worked with in the past... I mean, I kind of feel like when I did the Real Dirty Dancing, I felt like everyone I was connected to really well. Mm-hmm. And even Antonio Gates and I, for him being like 6'6" and trying to dance with someone that tall, my head went to his hip. And like, but maybe, I don't even actually think that. I'm trying to think. I don't know. That's actually a hard one. I mean, Brian.
Yeah. But no.
Everything Brian and I have done. Yeah.
You guys, are paired well. Okay. I like it. So, how about wrestling ring?
I mean, there's been a lot, but I feel like the most magic I made was with Stephanie McMahon. Oh. And I felt like it was easy chemistry. With her.
Very.
And it was one of those where it was fun and like we didn't have to think a lot.
Yeah.
And that's when I always feel like you're having the most fun, when it's not like you're pulling teeth with someone or whatever. It was just like we went out there and had fun.
Now, what character do you think she would be in Sex and the City?
Oh, what's her name? The new one? And Just Like That. What's her name?
I can't remember.
Oh my God. Yeah, that'd be her.
Okay.
Yeah, that for sure would be
Just
her.
checking.
I forget her name.
And lastly, what would be a future perfect pairing for you?
I mean, honestly, Jason Momoa.
Okay, I didn't say fantasy and if you had a free hall pass.
I mean, he's an environmentalist like me, and I don't need a hall pass. I think we'd make a lot of magic saving the world together.
Oh, okay. So then,
or Thor in the gimmick.
I would be there in a heartbeat.
I mean, with the hammer and everything.
Oh, he better bring the hammer. I'd be pissed if he didn't bring the hammer.
I'd be over it. I'd be like, sorry.
Yeah. Like,
game over.
Yeah. I need the hammer.
Yeah. And I need the half up and half down, not like.
No, full thing.
Full thing.
Cape, all of it. Don't show up half-ass. Yeah. I'd be like,
every detail.
Every detail.
Single detail.
Girl, that's what. Yeah.
All right, everyone, we're going to play a really fun game, the Newly Wine game.
Ooh.
So it's kind of like the Newlywed game. So we're about to like see how well Nikki and I know each other. We're twins, but you never know. I feel like she has secrets that she hasn't told me.
Don't think so.
But we're going to need your help. So you're going to have to pick a question out of a hat and we're going to answer on the chalkboards, then compare. So when they ask the question, you write it about me. You know, the whole thing. Yes. Okay. I want to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay. First question.
If your sister was stranded on an island, what's the one thing she couldn't live without besides wine?
I mean, and just so we don't look a certain way, besides family too.
Ugh. I mean.
Oh, so you're putting family.
Well, I did put this.
Oh.
But we'll do not family.
Not family, because I was going to put Birdie and Buddy, but then I'm like, it's a given, and then.
Geez, not Brian.
No. Well, I was
just wrote family.
No, but I was gonna write family.
Okay, so now
that's why I said it.
Okay.
So let's just do not family too.
And it can't, no wine. So the wine and the family's there.
They're there.
What's the other thing?
Ew, she giggled. I actually don't even know. I'm so low maintenance.
You're not. But it's like, oh my gosh.
Exactly. Low maintenance. When you don't know what to write, low maintenance.
Hold on.
But over here.
Okay. I mean, shit.
Low maintenance. Well, maybe we just
Okay,
guess.
I'm going to just put this, even though I know you use other things, but.
Excuse me?
Okay.
If you wrote.
Ready?
If you wrote a vibrator.
Yeah, I did.
I knew it. I thought that's what you were going to write first.
I did, and then I erased because I go, I think there'd be something else.
Well, how about you? Don't you have to guess?
I mean, I would think it'd be my fur babies.
Oh.
What'd you put? Okay.
You don't eat your fur babies, so.
You would want to eat
No,
my
I mean like
chickens?
eggs. Well,
Okay,
if
good.
I got really hungry on an island, I want to pair it with my wine. I might have chicken one night.
Oh, gosh, you're awful.
I'm not a vegan.
Okay, but that would be chickens and my dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Okay, next question.
What type of wine perfectly matches your sister's personality? Sweet, bubbly, or bold?
Ooh. Do we write one of those words or I write the actual varietal?
I mean, you can write the actual word and then put a varietal under if you want.
But the varietal I choose doesn't match the word. Well.
Just write it.
Yeah?
Whatever you spoke to you.
Okay.
Came first. Okay, ready?
Oh, wait. No, don't we guess?
No, I just think you show everyone.
Oh, I thought you have to guess.
No. Oh. Bold Cabernet.
Bold Sauvy B.
Sauvy B.
Yeah, it's like a bitchy wine. That like moms drink who want to vent.
Actually, it's light, crisp, very refreshing.
Yeah.
Which is totally who I am.
Perfect venting wine.
And you're a Cabernet. Very bold, deep.
Thank you. Take that as a compliment.
Good. Yeah.
A little spicy.
No, I didn't say zen.
Whatever.
If your sister won the lottery, what's the first outrageous thing she'd buy?
It's interesting because there's a couple things, but I'm going to say.
Wow. Are you writing them all down?
No. Ready? Lake Tahoe Beach House.
Oh, that's right, girl.
A farm I would.
Yeah, farm.
Big ass farm.
Yeah. I thought you were supposed to guess what I write.
No, that's not how they did it. You remember what their 80s do? They were like,
I guess.
okay, next one.
So after 2 glasses of wine, what karaoke song is your sister guaranteed to sing?
Shit, I know what my mom would sing, but this one over here,
I don't karaoke.
she doesn't, which is so boring. But if she picked a song, it'd probably be.
Not all of us get drunk and think we're a pop star.
I don't give a shit. Actually, Brian just did karaoke in front of everyone the other week, and
he
everyone was
crushed it.
shocked.
He's performer.
He did Backstreet Boys.
That's
So
always a
he-
good one. Always a good karaoke one.
He has a whole thing about how you pick your karaoke.
Yeah. Is anyone going in the Sphere to see them? Yeah.
So I told
Nice.
Howie, I'm like, I need to go backstage.
Yes.
Okay, ready? Oops. Hips don't lie.
Okay. That's super high pitched, but maybe.
That's Mom's song.
And yours.
That's not my song.
Every
Joan
time you get
Jett,
drunk.
I love rock and roll.
Oh, shit. That's right. Mom's boots were made for walking.
Yeah.
By the way, mine would be Marilyn Monroe, Happy Birthday to Mr. President.
Ew, that's embarrassing.
But that would be like the one that I'd be like okay with.
Everyone would be so weirded out.
No, I actually would not do that.
Okay, next one.
But if I did have to, was forced, like to do a song.
You
then-
would pick that? You just sing happy birthday.
yeah, and be
But
like
sexual?
great. Yeah. Right? Thank you.
So next karaoke, I can't wait. Nikki,
If I'm drunk.
Marilyn Monroe, happy birthday, Mr. President.
Whatever. Maybe diamonds. I don't know.
No, that's worse.
Why?
Diamonds are a girl's, well, I guess you,
Are you kidding me? I feel like I could definitely throw up Marilyn vibes. Yeah. Joan Jett? Right. Okay.
What is the first thing your sister recognizes about a man she finds attractive?
Wow.
I broke the chalk. I couldn't write fast enough.
I know, and you just bitch about everyone, so I'm trying to see what you find attractive about him.
Okay, lots.
First thing.
It's usually not physical at first, but first thing. There's a big thing with you and I. That's okay. You got 2 seconds. 1, 2.
Really? Like,
Just write something down.
I don't know.
Gosh,
Okay.
are you my twin?
I honestly,
Who are you?
I'll admit, I'm like, don't know.
Okay, ready?
Oh, hands.
We're
Duh.
big on hands.
Hands. That's right.
Okay, we're going to do 2 more questions.
Okay,
'cause of
fine.
time.
Okay.
Which wine is your sister's least favorite?
You should know.
I'm trying to think.
I mean, actually, that's really tough for you.
It's really tough for me because you like
I started
everything.
to think, and I go,
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything you don't like.
Honestly,
Honestly.
it could be true.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest.
I mean, you even like different like IPAs.
No, there is one that you know I don't like.
Oh. I think I might spell it wrong. Riesling.
Chardonnay.
I like Chard.
No, you don't.
I mean, it's not my first option.
You don't like Chard. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for playing that game with us. I
Yes.
thought we were identical twins.
Well, we know some people lie.
Fine. Okay, Nikki, it is time for a little inspiration and affirmation. I have a quote. Do you have a quote, or are you just gonna give
No,
us
I thought
one
today
out of your
you
poet
said,
brain?
yeah, you were gonna hit us with some inspo. So I'll
do
reflect. I'll have a reflection off of what you give us. How
Yeah.
about that?
I like that. So when I was, there was actually 2 quotes I was really torn about earlier today. When I was thinking about, doing the Airbnb experience and all of us coming together, and I just was like, wow, it's like really
This
cool.
has been really fun.
This has been really fun.
Been so cool.
And like, it's a little nerve wracking because,
Yeah. Thank you,
Nikki
guys.
and
love
I,
it.
like, this speakeasy means the absolute world to us. I mean, when you look behind us, that's all our family members up there. And so it's just in our wine. We've just put so much into it. And so, you get nervous if people are going to enjoy it as much as we enjoy it. And so I saw this one by J.M. Barry. I screw up everyone's name, but you know what?
I mean, a J and an M and a Barry is kind of hard to confuse.
Well, Barrie.
Oh, well, that sounds maybe French. Barry.
That's not Barrie. There's no tilde.
Well, there's no tilde in French, but
There isn't?
no tilde's in Spanish.
I don't know, girl.
Right? Am I right?
You're not
Isn't
gonna
tilde's only in Spanish?
Don't make me dumber right
Yeah,
now. It's
right?
and I loved it because today when I was thinking when it came, I was like, I'm so blessed I get to do this. Like how crazy, like someone pinched me, And so this is the quote.
Oh.
Not in doing what you like, but in liking what you do is the secret of happiness. And I was like, how true is that? Like, obviously I like wine, but it's not like the thing. It's like, I like doing this, having a speakeasy where I meet strangers and I can drink wine with you. I almost feel like it's been this lost communication we do. I feel like, so much of texting and communicating through DMs. And sometimes I feel like I don't even pick up the phone and call people because I feel like I see their updates on Instagram and I'm like, wait, I haven't talked to that person in 6 months. And they're considered a best friend.
Right.
So I feel like the one thing I love about having this tasting room is like, we really get to unlock this magic and you pop open a bottle of wine and you instantly just start to have great conversations like we all had in there, and you start to know people. And so
I agree, but
I'm
I
excited
also
to do this.
I've thought about like there's so many different styles I feel like of this kind of quote and saying. And at times though, I do feel bad that some people have to do what they don't like. Like when you have a family and sometimes people have to do things and sacrifice to provide. And
But at the same time, they do say if you take that leap of faith.
Don't you think sometimes, because everyone will talk about this, right? I feel like a lot of podcasts, a lot of motivational speakers, and everyone's
doctors like me, I know.
And they say take that leap and do all these things, but then real life hits you and kids are there. And like, I feel bad sometimes when people can't make those changes and they hear it a lot. Just take that leap. And you know me, I'm all about taking leaps. And
So you're saying do it pre-kids.
No, but I'm someone who does that with the kid as well. But I also feel bad for people who hear it a lot and it's like they can't. Like there's so much that they have to take care of. And what do you say to those people?
Well, and I guess that's why the quote is great because it says not in doing what you like. So you're not taking the leap of faith. Instead, it's what you do. And liking what you do.
Right.
So you can have something that maybe wasn't the dream job, but you end up finding something really positive about it.
Well, and that's what I agree is it's like then you have to really take the moments in finding what you do like to find the happiness.
I was literally talking to this flight attendant the other week and she was like, I do this job so my husband and I can go on 2 trips a year.
See, and that's what I feel in that quote.
And also she was, her and I started talking. I had zero intention to talk to her. I wanted to read my book, but she was so bubbly, like speaking to everyone. And so she might not have ever wanted to be a flight attendant, but she really enjoyed talking to strangers. She loved doing it. And she loved the fact that she could get her and her husband 2 trips a year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's what that quote means.
Yeah. And actually, see, that's why I asked.
Dr. Brie.
Dr. Brie.
Girlfriend, I'm going to start charging
you. Do you know what I mean? But see, that's what I think.
I still actually got to charge you for that balloon.
Oh, no. I Venmo'd you, bitch, and I Venmo'd you quick.
Right. And I
should have charged you for the balloon, for the drama you brought into my life for a day, and for making me look so extra when I didn't ask.
I actually should have charged everyone at that graduation for free entertainment.
Yeah, seriously. Thanks.
You're welcome. All right, good thing.
Yeah.
Here's to Airbnb. Thank you again for this incredible episode that you brought to us and this experience. And for everyone joining the Bonita Brie and Nikki experience. So thank all of you.
Yes.
And also this episode you can watch on our YouTube channel. You'll be able to catch videos on our social platforms, the Nikki and Brie Show IG page, Facebook, TikTok, Anything
goes
else?
on. I don't
All
know.
of
There's
it.
so many. And then go ahead.
Sirius XM Stars 109.
That's right. Make sure to check us out there. Thank you, everyone. We hope you all have a very happy Monday. And until next time, we are going to soak in that Dr. Brie advice.
Shit, I'm here.
You know,
Call our hotline. Ask me anything.
Yeah.
833 Garcia 2. Bye.
Thank you, Brie. See you
Thank
all
you,
later.
Nikki.
Bye.
Amazing.
And that's how we do it, guys.